Whatever it works. Welcome to Lifestyles of the Strange and Exotic Goodwill Haul 2019, which is probably the only Goodwill haul. No, I guess I did a couple of hauls. So this will be the last one of the year in a familiar place. Here, hold on a sec. Why can't I get it straight on? Here, what if we back up a bit? There we go. Nice to be in a familiar background. Those of you that are looking at rolls of toilet paper because I have no place else to put them. I don't know what the hell my hair is doing. I'm in this like weird phase where it's like, okay, I like putting it up in a ponytail, but it only works when you're seeing me from the side. But I have such a boring face. It's like I need something to. So I think I'm going to cut it today and have it, you know, maybe a couple inches like I used to have, and then I can just boing it up. Because this is just. But I think I might keep a longer piece in the front, and the rest I can spoing, because it's just not gonna work for my little hobbit face. So, Goodwill haul. As I ventured in the frigid 9 degrees Fahrenheit today, because I had to go early, and this is why I'm like trying to thaw out. I figured, well, I'm literally within walking distance of the will. I would stop because I could. And I tried. I'm like, well, you know, I shouldn't really buy more stuff, but me. So I was trying to figure out, it's like, well, if we have Christmas, I got nothing for, it's like, if we could just skip Christmas, I would be okay with that. Because I got squat for people. So it's like, you know, if I don't have to go anywhere, I don't have to give anything to anybody. So I'm like, what can I give, like, my grand niece, my oldest niece's baby? I think it was my grand niece. So I was kind of looking through like the stuffed animals, and I found a couple, but I didn't want like beans in there. Not that I think she's like a dog and she's gonna chew on them, but just to be safe, on the safe side. And I found a cute little kitty for 50 cents. And it just says Mary Meyer. I have no idea. I think some hellspawn might have liked it. He's been around, you can tell, but he needed a home, so I think I shall stick him up in amongst there. Felix, I'll call you Felix. You need a cute little face. You need a cute little face. Say hi. Oh, right, I took that off. Sit there, dude. Okay. And I had, well, not necessarily had the idea, but I was inspired to have the idea of doing a vision board for this coming year. And I kind of want to kind of focus on my, you know, journey of mental healthness. And went to my 3rd therapy session. I'm still kind of like, not quite sure if the right rapport with the therapist, but it's like any help is better than no help at all. So we've started on a plan, and it's like I never feel like I'm being taken seriously, but it's like, well, it's more than I've gotten before. So I kind of want to kind of focus on like the good parts type of thing, kind of like bringing in positivity. And oh, I had this floating around for a different project entirely that I never used, so I'm figuring, okay, well, I can like attach stuff to this, but it's like itty bitty, and it's like, and I'm thinking, okay, well, I could just do layers. And it's like, well, I know that you're supposed to like kind of like look at it throughout the year, or, you know, have a visual representation of what you're trying to do. And then I have like a bigger version of that at least has made it from the back to the front seat, that may become after how many years now to be in the dwelling that I'm now in. But I don't have any place to like put it where I can look at it. So I figured, okay, what if I did this instead? And I found, and these are both half off. No, one, yes, this was both half off. And the other thing I got was way over there. And I got a cross-stitch thing. So a relative of mine gave me all her cross-stitch stuff, and then she gives me a card with a gift in it. It was like, So, and the funny thing is, I picked up the cross-stitch kit thinking of her, and I got the card from her the same day, so it was kind of cool karma. So I got, back on the original track, these two things. I picked up this first, so I figured instead of doing like one big board, I would do like a scrapbook. And this was $1.99, being half, yeah, yellow, it was half off, so I only paid $1 for this. And this is a 3-ring binder, so I could add more to it if I wanted to, which was kind of cool. And it's just a photo album. I wonder if I should just, you know, maybe that would probably be a better idea if I just, because there's no stick to the sticky things, if I just peeled off this stuff. And I hate these things for like photographs. Like the stickum stuff, yes, it's a legitimate family word here, is not going to stay stickum forever. I like the pockets, you know. And then you can like write on the back and then pull it out. Oh, this was Bob in 26, and you know, Judy in 1959, that type of thing. So I figured I would do a vision scrapbook. So this is probably going to be the main crux of it. And it's not too terribly ugly. It is a chipper looking picture of floweriness. No lilac though. I don't know. Are these supposed to be gladioli? You got what? Daffodils, you got your roses. Maybe these are gladiolus? Yeah, this is gladiolus and not gladioli, right? I don't know. So that's why I think I'm going to do that. And what I plan on kind of putting there, and I kind of mentioned that to my therapist who apparently never heard of these things, and I'm like, well, I want to stick the, like, appointment cards, but after I had gone to the appointment going, okay, I've accomplished this, so that's going to go in there, maybe the bills that I paid for that, and just things that kind of, you know, positive things. And this was an extra thing we got from going out one time. And, you know, I'm going through my magazines that it's kind of cool when you get a magazine from someone who has passed on, so it's kind of like they're still there. And I get Better Homes and Gardens, but there seems to be very few home and garden stuff. So I've been pulling out things that just sort of make me happy. Like, you know, God, is that not awesome? This was actually in the Better Homes and Gardens, but it was an extra book. Like those collectible things. so my jam. I think I want pictures of Khufu and Kefren, not just a random cat. But, you know, these type of things. Just like lilac are my favorite flower, so I'll probably put that for my birthday. So, you know, stuff like that. Just sort of random positivity stuff. So, you know, I want to bring in positivity stuff. I want to bring in healing type stuff. Which I think is the idea of a vision board, but, you know. And the second thing I got, I think I might use pieces of, and I just now look down like, oh, look, it's the Olympic circles. All over the place. And this was $1.50. And it's our family scrapbook. And the cool thing about this was, it comes with, like, stuff you can use. Like, there's stickers, there's templates for, oh, cool, tumbling block quilt patterns. I used to do quilting, and I don't know if I've shown you that on this channel. So that's kind of cool. Beach towel template. Kaleidoscope template. I can understand the tumbling block. But beach towel template, but they don't give you like a final. And then you've got, cool, scrapbooking paper. So, and that's not necessarily cheap either. Treasures, it's in here. What do we got for stickers? Got teapots and plants, birds. Not too bad. So it's kind of cool. So like I said, I'll probably use that in my vision book. And this, the only problem I have with this, it's that it's this kind of like a cookbook ring binder doodah, instead of like a 3-ring binder. But the cool thing is that it's got those plastic things, so you can pull out what you need to pull out. And family tree, mother side, father side, family traditions, favorite moments. So, you know, I'll probably add these. Kissing cousins. I don't think my cousin Richard would appreciate me kissing him. Isn't kissing cousins just an inbreeding term? Family weddings, and then just sort of blank pages. Oh, there's one of the kitty cats. Definitely have that one. A great gathering. Birthday dreams. That'd be a good one for May. I always take myself, well, you've been here long enough to know the sad, pathetic things I do for my birthday. It's like, hey, if nobody else is going to take me out, I'll take me out. Counting our blessings, which will probably go in there. So they're good pages. And I don't have to, like, rip it apart. I can just pull out the thing from the thingy button. I can pull out the pages of paper from the book. Words. Oh, and the funny thing is, I'm, you know, talking to my therapist there, and she's asking, you know, what things are you good at, like positive things, and I'm like, what did I say? And it's just funny to like say the words like, well, I know I'm creative, probably to a fault. What the hell else did I say? Something intelligent and something else, I don't know. And then she's like, well, you're articulate. And I'm like, have you seen my YouTube videos? I'm like, I strung together 2 sentences. Apparently that's articulate. I can't even say the word, but then she couldn't spell either, so. So, update as far as, you know, my brain stuff. And I kind of want to put that out there anyways, just so, you know, if somebody wanders in the future in my mess of videos, and, you know, like, the whole reason I found out what was screwy with me was a random Facebook post. So, you know, the interwebs did help. It's like, hey, my issue has a name. They're issues. And that at least gave me an idea that, 1, I'm not the only one dealing with this, and 2, that, you know, there are tools out there that you can, you know, get help with. So I had a point and now I lost it. Oh yes. So last time I went, they upped me on my meds, which was like the last thing I wanted. And then because my sleep is kind of screwy, she wanted to like add another medication to like help me sleep, and I'm like, probably not a good idea. Of all the scratchy pads you got, you have to do that. At least you did the back. Little bugger. So when I went today, and it does seem to be working, it's citalopram, and since I've been on it in the events where I would totally have a flare, nothing has happened. And when I've had knocks on my door, whether I know who's there or not, I haven't had that punch in the chest feeling, which is like, it must be working. So instead of being seen in like a month and a half, I won't see her until May, so like another 5 months. So I'm hoping the medications still curb the beast, or at least, you know, sedate the beast. And now every now and again it wants to poke its eye open, but so far it's helped with the anxiety. I think more of the weather is kind of screwing with my, you know, depression. And it just seems so weird to say that I have depression, because I'm not sad, but I've always been emotionally numb, so apparently that's a thing. That's part of depression. So there's that. And I've had my 3rd appointment with my therapist, and again, it's like, she just seems very addled. She's not somebody who I don't think we'd like bond, but then this has only been the 3rd time, and I don't know if you're supposed to, you know, be friends with your therapist. I don't know. But it's just like, and I read the paperwork. She gave me a copy of like the lesson plan, or at least how we're gonna go about trying to make me function. And it's like, you kind of feel, it's like, well, I don't know if she's, you know, she seems to think she's crazier than she is, kind of thing. But it's like, how do you verbalize what you're going through? It's like, you're a therapist. You must see like signals outwardly that I wouldn't know what to do, you know, convey intellectually. Does that make sense? Probably not. So, and I, have gone through like the Mighty and other people, even on, Facebook. It's like, you might have to go through a few therapists to find one that works. But I'm like, any help is help at this point. And I'm like, I'm trying not to judge after 3, But then I'm not a people person anyways, and it takes me a long time to warm up to people and not like flake and panic, which is what I told her. It's like, peopling overwhelms me. I just get overwhelmed. So, that's why I prefer kitties. So, that is my update. So, if you're suffering from like anxiety or depression, you are not alone. And for me, it took me a million years to even get help or even realize you can do that. Because I wish this was many years ago I could do, so I could be far more normal now. Sorry. But it's a start. It's better than nothing. Squirrel. It's another thing I told her, that it's like I distract easily, and then she's like, oh, maybe you have ADHD, and it's like, just pick something, alright? That doesn't mean you're gonna medicate me for it. I bore easily. I'm a Gemini. What do you want? I should probably stop rambling now. Again, I'm a Gemini. We like to communicate. Google Gemini. You'll find out this is a thing. Whether you want to listen or not, we're gonna communicate. And I will have to figure out what to do with my hair. Mist kind of just spooshing it up. Yes. See that looks better than just. And the fact that my hair's always been really thin, so it's just like gravity pulls extra hard on it, and I don't have a wave or anything. It's just straight stick. People with curls desperately go for my kind of hair that has like no oomph whatsoever. And glasses don't help either, because if you want to do something like this or have it to the side, because of my glasses, it goes line. So yes. And since it's winter, I keep this side a little longer now, though I might trim it a bit. Either way, I'm gonna look like a doof. So, if you want some beauty guru or something like that, you come to the wrong place. So, oh well. This will be, most likely, my last video of the year. Of the decade. Because it will be 2020 next year. A whole new decade. Yay? God, let it be better than this. At least the last half of this decade hasn't been fun. So, here's hoping everybody has a better 2020. And since it's a few days before Christmas as of filming, Happy Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Merry Yule. Merry if you don't celebrate anything, good on ya. And I'll see you next time. Bye.